In this video, I'll be installing policy templates to manage Firefox settings via group policy. I'm starting this video from a GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information here that I will be using for this video. And I will leave the URL in the description down below. And here you can see the objectives for this video. First, I will be installing the policy templates on a single machine, and this will allow me to create group policies with Firefox settings for all of my computers on that single server. And this method works fine if you're managing all of your group policies on a single server or workstation. And after that, I will be converting the local policy definitions folder into a central store, and this will allow us to manage group policies with Firefox settings on any workstation or server in the domain. And now I will begin this video by downloading Firefox policy templates, and for that I will use the link that I have here. That brings me to the Firefox support page. Here I will click on the link here, and this brings me to the Mozilla Policy Templates GitHub page. Then I will click on the file that we have here, policytemplates.zip, and this should download the policy templates on my machine. Then I will go to my downloads folder, and here we have the zip file that contains the policy templates. I will use the 7-zip to extract the contents. Then I will go inside of this folder, and the only folder that I care about in here is the Windows one. So I will right click on it, select copy, and then I will go to my VMware workstation where I have my Windows Server environment. For now, I will minimize the server manager, and I will place that folder on the desktop on this virtual machine. And before installing the policy templates, we need to check if this environment is using the local policies or if it's using the central store. And for that, I will go to my server manager, then to tools and group policy management console. Here I will edit any policy that I have here. Then I will expand policies, and I will expand administrative templates. Then I will make this window a bit larger, and here we can see the message right here. Currently it's saying retrieved from the local computer. And this means that we are using the local policy templates and that we don't have the central store enabled. Now to install the Firefox policy templates, I will open my file explorer, go to this PC, C drive, Windows folder, and somewhere here we should have the policy definitions folder. And inside of it, we can see all of our policy templates that we have on the server. Now to install the Firefox policy templates, I will minimize everything that I have here. Go inside of this Windows folder, and here we only care about the ADMX files that we see here, and also the language files folder that I have here. And the language folders depends on your server's system language. Now I will right click on the selected files, select copy, and I will paste in the policy templates inside of the policy definitions folder on this virtual machine. And that's basically it. Now to check if the policy templates are working, I will close this window, go back to my group policy management console, and then edit the policy once again. I will make this window a bit larger, expand policies, administrative templates, and as you can see now, we can see this Mozilla folder. If I go inside of that, we can see Firefox, and here we can see all the policy templates that are available in this pack. And here we can see all the settings that we can configure for Firefox. And that's basically it for installing the policy templates on a local machine. And like I said before, this method works just fine if you're managing all of your group policies from a single server or workstation. Now, in my case, I have this second server, and if I go to Tools and Group Policy Management, let's find a group policy in here. I will once again edit it. If I go to Policies, Administrative Templates, you can see that I don't see the Mozilla folder here. That's because we only installed it on this local machine, and the policies are only available to this local machine. Now, if you are using multiple servers to manage your group policies, it's better to install it in the central store. And the central store will allow you to manage all of your policy templates in a single location, and also it will allow you to create group policies with those policy templates on any workstation or any server in your environment. And to enable the central store in this environment, I will just open a file explorer. Here I will go into my domain share, so I'll enter my domain name here. It's ad.letsdoautomation.com. Then let's go to the sysvol folder. Let's do automation folder once again. And here we have this policy folder. If I go inside of it, we should see policy definitions folder if we would have the central store enabled. Now to enable it, I will just go back to the policy definitions folder that I have in this local machine. I will just go back into the Windows folder, and then I will right click on the policy definitions folder, select copy, and I will insert this folder into the share right here. And this will enable the central store. So basically now the central store in this environment is enabled, and all of the servers and workstations will be using this policy definitions folder to get the policy templates. And now to double check that, I will close this window right here and reopen it. I will expand policies, administrative templates, and make this window a bit larger. And this time this message right here is saying retrieved from the central store. And this means that all of the servers and workstations are using the policy definitions folder from the central store instead of the local policy definitions folder. And if I go to my SRV02, this one is still saying using from the local computer, but if I close it and I reopen it, then if I go to policies and administrative templates, you can see that on this server also we have this message saying retrieved from the central store. And here we can see the Mozilla folder, Firefox folder, and we can access all the Firefox settings in the policy template that we deployed in the central store. So the policy templates are available to all of the servers. And that's basically it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and see you in the next one.